This video is for those of us that wants to know what are the documents or what are the things we need to apply as a federal skilled worker. Remember in my last video I mentioned four legitimate most common ways that people come to Canada, and I'm going to be teaching or itemizing them one after the other. So today's video we are taking the federal skilled worker program. I want to let you know what documents that you need for this particular program. So first and foremost, I have seen most of the messages in my inbox. I can't reply to everything. I'm sorry if I am not able to reply to yours. It's just that I can't get to them all, and that is the reason I'm doing this video, because if I want to reply to everybody, that's gonna be time consuming for me, and time is money, right? So if I'm sharing knowledge that I have experienced, I think I should do it at my own convenience, not at gunpoint. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this video. So number one, what you'll be needing is your WES. So WES is that body that satisfies that your educational competency or your education is equivalent to Canadian equivalent education as well. Okay, so why they want to do that? So that when you come, they can equate it to see that you can fit into the system at one go, and you can start working instead of going to school and wanting to get a certificate to work in the system. So why they do this is in a first hand is just so you can get into the system and flow as well. And how do you do this? So you have to apply to your school that you graduated from, be it BSc, masters. You have to let them know that I need my transcript, and they will send it directly to WES. So you have to go to WES website, and you pay a particular fee, right, that you want to you want to satisfy, or you want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh no, don't lose me right now. Okay, so they will equate it. So what you are saying is you are sending the message applying to WES to help you validate, that's the word I'm looking for, validate that your educational background equates to Canadian equivalency. Your educational background equates to Canada's educational system. Okay, so that's what WES gonna do for you. You have to apply to your school of graduate that you graduated from, that you need to evaluate your certificates. Number one, right? You're sending it to WES to evaluate, okay? And you have to also apply to your school. I need my transcript, send it to WES. So they have a system where they email it, or they mail it, or they fax it to WES, and WES will now say, okay, so what happens is your studies, your program, or your courses that you did while you were in school will show in that transcript, and WES is also going to check that, okay, these studies are part of what Canadians study in their school system. Okay, so that's number one. Then number two, I don't want this video to be long. I'm just going to drop two items. I'll continue in my next one to share the other items that you need. So number two is your English proficiency test, and this is done also online. You can apply it online to write your English test, and this English test is also to test your way of communicating. Do you understand English? Can you speak English? Can you write English? Right? So they want to know your level of proficiency in English, and that's why you'll be writing that exam. That's number two item that you need for you to apply for the federal skilled worker. Number 3 is your job experience. How have you been able to say, okay, this job or this my experience, I can use it in Canada. I can, you know, not most of us that come to Canada do the same job. We also like change, maybe after study we want to switch. That's allowed, but you have to show that I have this work experience, number of years that I've worked, and yes, somebody to reference that, recommend that. You need a recommendation or a reference letter to back that up, that I have worked for so number of years and I am able to, you know, I am eligible to apply for this program. So that's number 3, right? And then number 4, your age also helps you to gather points as well. If you are older, just know that your points will drop, and then if you are younger, your points will go higher, right? And why is this? Because Canada is, you know, their workforce system, they want to be able to employ younger people, younger generations, because I think their retirement age is 65. So if you are, say, 40, 45, they might be giving you a low score points, and this is because you are advancing in age and it's not your fault. So what you can do to boost that is your educational background, right, and your proficiency in English. So the higher you score in all those places, and also your experience in the job workforce, in your workforce, right, what you're doing. So those are some of the those are some of the things that can boost your points, you know, when you are applying for this program. Okay, I will do well to, you know, start talking about other programs and what you need for them, but for this one is for the federal skilled worker, and that is not all you need for that. I will also drop another video. This is already 7 minutes video, so I don't want it to be too long. You have a nice day. Bye.